Being among people I can trust has helped me very much. At times I can put away feeling awful for just long enough where I can actually feel normal again. When Imoen burning the food and finding out the next morning that she burnt the pan to uselessness by leaving it in the fire all night brings a smile to my face. We can be normal again. I can be normal again. Khalid and Jahira seem to be quite familiar with being out in the woods and has taught us quite a bit. What berries to pick, how to find nuts, and Khalid even showed me how to set basic snares for rabbits. Jahira has given me a speech about coming one with nature, and that if my interest really is as a ranger, then she can help, but only so far. Much of it I will have to learn on my own, but she seems sure that she can help set me on the right path. She insists that I follow the right god, though, as Myliki or Sylvanas are much better suited for a ranger because of their affinity with nature. I have to think about it, though. What Imoen will do, well, she seems content with nicking things. She has been practicing picking locks for years, and now finding and disarming traps are what she's into. All of it very helpful, keep in mind, to a group of adventurers. I'm not sure how Ajantis will fit in. He's a handsome one, but very stern, very serious. Helm this, helm that. If he's going to fit in, he will need at least to mellow out somewhat. I feel almost like he's watching me, making sure I'm doing right by his god. He mentioned it several times, first when we met, and right after we returned the flame dance ring to Joya. So I guess we are adventurers now. I'm an adventurer. How strange. But you know what? I think I wanted this all along. I just didn't need to lose my father along the way. When asked about his past, Khalid nervously reveals that he was born and raised in the nation of Kalimshan. He does not say much of his parents, but you get the feeling that his merchant father thought little of him, devoting much more attention to Khalid's half-brothers. Khalid thus threw himself into the martial pursuits, studying under members of the city militia. He doesn't go into detail on how he met Jahira, but his adoration of her is obvious. When asked about how he knew Gorion, he will only say that they had long been friends, and that many shared acquaintances will mourn his loss with harp song. Well,
such menial tasks.
We have to rest. We have a town, not a city exactly, to explore. He said in the southeast corner. Central and southeast corner of the town. Where the inns will be. Beregost. Couldn't be clearer where we are. Actually, it did say go to Feldpost Inn if you want a very nice place to stay in.
Here now, get out. I don't like your type in here.
You tell him, Marl.
We just want to spend the night.
Fine.
We don't want any problems.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Keep a low profile if you please. Tempers are short for strangers right now. So what do you want? What do you have to offer? We have some things to sell. Gems. Rings. We'll take your royal room, please. Okay, well, it's just the afternoon.
A simple matter.
We've rested.
Nature's servant awaits.
Hey, I told you to get lost. Ain't no room here for you troublemaking strangers. Sorry, I don't want any trouble. I'll just go on my way. That's the way. Get on back to whatever hole you crawled out of. This here's tavern for decent, hard-working folk. Why don't you get a trade or something instead of wandering around annoying what should be left of alone?
What? Fine. A simple matter.
Interesting. I would have thought that a higher class inn would have better clientele. Well, we have a little bit of
Such
rooms,
menial tasks.
I'll just leave it. And we are looking for... Is it Landrin? A gnome-friendly Armin has apparently fled her home due to a recent spider infestation in her cellar. The house, she informs me, lies just west of the Jovial Juggler Inn in Beregost. Much as I would rather not have them in my pack, she insists on seeing the bodies of the spiders before I am to receive any payment. She hinted at an extra bit of reward if I bring her husband's old boots and her bottle of wine as well. West of the Jovial Juggler Inn. West of the Jovial Juggler Inn. Well, first we have to find the Jovial Juggler, which we found. Okay, so spiders. Giant spiders. Oh,
Yes?
this doesn't sound very
A simple
enjoyable at
matter.
all. Oh, some gold. Let's go in. Could use your potion of speed.
Nature's servant awaits.
Oh boy, these are nasty giant spiders. Oops. But they are falling.
For the glory of Helm!
Wow, we did it. And no one was hurt.
A simple matter.
So I don't want to touch that thing. Who wants to take the spider corpse back?
Yeah!
Fine.
Here's the boots she wanted us to get, the bottle of wine. She said we could take anything else. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's a love letter inside. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. By thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor loose possession of that fair thou oughtst, nor shall death brag you wanderst in the shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest, so long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long live this, and this gives life to thee. Interesting. I think this is one of the love letters that... what's his name? Cameron. Was Cameron's love letter.
A simple matter.
I
What?
think we've got everything.
Such menial tasks.
Well, that was a little bit frightening, but we did it. Hello.
Something on your mind?
The shortage of iron has been gradually building for some time now. People have had plenty of opportunity to get paranoid. Not me, though. No, ma'am. Nope. Could you stand a little back for me, please? Okay.
Yes? Fine.
This place seems a lot more low-key.
What is it? A simple matter.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Hello, friends. Welcome and make yourselves at home. Just try not to rattle the locals none, okay? Times is pretty harsh right now, and people don't need any more trouble than they've got. So what can I do for you? Show me a list of your services. Oh, I guess we have to go to that smithy to get these identified. We'll have drinks in a bit.
The timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Aye, so everyone's heard. Everyone's a rubbernecker then, is that it? Old Gurk had his famous cloak stolen right off his back by a batch of paltry Tesloy. Yeah, it's old news, and if you make one crack about the cloakwood being an appropriate place to lose it, at least I'll put your liver on the menu. Now move on and let the next people in line have their laugh.
Fine.
You lost your cloak in the cloakwood. That is fitting.
Yes.
They did quite a number on me, those half-ogres. There's a band of them fortifying themselves on the mountain southwest of here. If you could give them a taste of justice, that would do me proud. But make sure you are well prepared. Why? What happened? Please don't ask for much detail. I haven't met such a powerful enemy in a long time. Or maybe it would be better to say that too many of them caught me at the wrong time. That would sound better, wouldn't it? I am really not proud that they battered me the way they did. Sorry to hear that. You look strong and experienced, and surely are a master of your weapon. Oh, such sweet words from the mouth of a lady, but thank you. Who doesn't like being described that way? You also look quite experienced with your gear, if I may say so. You're not new to this way of living either, are you? Well, I actually started not long ago, after growing up in a peaceful home. Where do you come from, if I may ask? There is something special about you, I have to say. Many go out on adventure, but only a few return with this look in their eyes. You have. Oh. I think I can trust him. He's a paladin. Well, I grew up in Candlekeep, but certain events forced me to lead the life of an adventurer. Really? Are you telling me that it wasn't your courage and fighting skills that led you away from your home? I am even more impressed. I was convinced you started this life in full knowledge of your prowess. Well, I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Haha, stop it. I don't deserve such mercy. That was my first laugh since a long time. Who are you to provoke such a miracle? I am Orin from Candlekeep. Orin from Candlekeep. You impressed me greatly, but now I should get some rest and see to my wounds. Of course, sorry to have delayed you. You didn't delay me at all. Talking to you proved to be very interesting. Have a nice stay. And if you happen to meet those half-ogres, deliver my greetings, will you? Be warned, there are several, and they are quite strong. We will surely do that, my friend. Soon those half-ogres won't be a threat any longer. Jornan. Resting up from
A simple matter.
the fight he had with those half-ogres. At last, loveliest of all women, mistress of my dreams, we meet here in this secluded corner, hidden by the shadows from curious eyes. Grant me so bold an action as to place this kiss on your lips, the sweetness of which I have not yet tasted. Hey, what do you do? Honey and milk, I taste from your soft lips. Wonderful beauty. Stop that right now, I'm not who you think I am. You are. By the gods, now with the dim lights I see you properly, and indeed I mistook you for the woman who paid me... the woman I originally wanted to seek out. Forgive me. That was really strange. Kissed by a stranger? That actually is one of the strangest things that's ever happened to me.
Fine.
Seems that Jaheira has actually gained in skill. She chooses new spells, which will only help us in
A
battle
simple matter.
better from here on in. This looks like the smithy, Thunderhammer smithy. We have a lot of things to get identified. Some magical items, actually.
A simple matter.
Kiss me, blarmy. What you wish done?
Hello there, is anything I can do for you on this fair day? Could you show us what you have for sale? Oh, I guess he can't identify the ring. Just the two belts? Girdle of Piercing, Elves Bane. Ah, it helps against missile attack. What was the other one? Girdle of Masculinity. Femininity. It's a cursed belt. Turns you into the opposite gender. I guess I could use this. I am leading the group. It would be helpful to have better defense against missile attacks. This can be sold. Will this fit? Won't fit in there. Or in the letter case.
What?
Well, we don't have much
A
gold.
simple matter.
And we just spent 200 of it, but actually we have a lot more than I thought we did. Very strange. Is there anything that we could use? I think Khalid could use a large shield. And Jahira, is there a scimitar? She's also able to use a scimitar. It would be better defense for her. Oh, this sling will definitely help. A magical sling. Composite longbow, I can't use that. Not strong enough. Requires too much strength to pull back. We have enough arrows for now. Studded leather, though. That could be helpful. Same thing for Imoen. Plate, but we would use up all our gold for it. The 2 large shields, though. Buy. And Ajantis has his own family crest, I believe he's using. Shield. Yeah, it's better than a regular old shield. Can sell that. Oh, seems like we bought 3. She doesn't even have a no, she doesn't have a scimitar, but she can use the missile weapons and the shield, actually.
Yes?
Okay, we've sold all the extra equipment.
Such menial tasks.
Well, I guess it's time to explore the town. Well, the weather's awful. This is the other tavern? Red Chief? We've seen 3 taverns so far. Hello?
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, thespian extraordinaire.
Excuse me, but I must ask that you leave me be. I'm waiting for someone I do not wish to be distracted. Okay. Hello?
Hello there. I have a pretty proposal for you.
Hail, adventurers. I have a proposal for you. I have heard that you're an excellent group of warriors. How would you like a well-paying job as bodyguard for my mistress? Is your name Garrick? Before we speak of that, I have a letter for you, lad. A letter from the lady in red? She noticed how I changed the music to match the mood when the fight broke out. When she threw that berserker through the window and jumped after shouting that she'd make us pay, she'd make us all pay, I thought I'd never see her again. No, sir. I'm glad she's well. So how about the proposal? Protecting my mistress? Oh, we're always on the lookout for money. Tell us more. I'm Garrick, and I work for Silky Rosanna. She's the most skilled musician and actor along the Sword Coast. In fact, she's to play at the Ducal Palace before the month's done. However, she's been having some problems of late. Some thugs have been hired by Foulpost to hurt her bad because she didn't perform at his inn when she was supposed to. You can't blame her for not showing up. What with a villain like Foulpost running the place, she needs mercenaries to protect her until she's ready to go to Baldur's Gate. She's willing to pay around 300 gold. What do you say? That sounds fair. Why don't you show us to this mistress of yours? I think you've made a good decision. Now just meet me outside the Red Chief Inn. Is this her?
Such menial tasks.
So, Garrick, these are the only mercenaries you can find? I guess I'll have to do. You look to be worth about 300 gold. That's what my little Garrick offered you, isn't it? Garrick is not little. Good thing you're an actress, not a painter. Would have been a problem being blind, huh? Because if you don't see for yourself how tall he is, you sure are blind. I offered them 300 gold, just like you told me. Well then, I assume that Garrick has explained what your duties are. You must simply dispose of the ruffians when they come to threaten me. They shouldn't be too hard to deal with, but I would advise you to strike fast. Whatever you do, don't speak with them. One of them is a mage whose mystic words can sway even the most wise of men. Here they are now. Foul-post thugs. Strike when I tell you to. Greetings, Silky. We're here as you've asked, and we have the... Don't try to threaten me. I won't be easy prey for you to beat on. I've brought friends. What are you talking about? We're here with the gems that... Shut up. There'll be no weaseling out of this one. Strike now. Kill them all. Stop this madness. We won't murder those who are obviously innocent men. Our deal is off. In any case, you're probably too cowardly to be in any good in a fight. I'll deal with them myself after I deal with you.
Such menial tasks.
Really? Wow.
Such menial tasks.
You guys alright?
Hello there.
We thank you for stopping the evil witch before she killed us. Here, take this as a token of our appreciation. Gave me a potion. Potion of defense, I believe. Vulnerability. You could use... This looks like a magical quarterstaff. If it's not cursed. But I'm sure it's better than what you have.
What is it?
That was easy. Where's the entrance to this? Right here.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
Not that it's anything personal, you understand, but I'm afraid your time on this here ball of mud is just about done. You have to get through me first. Why are you doing this? I've done nothing to you. You've done nothing to anyone, far as I know. Don't matter to one whit to me. A price is a price, and a head is a head. And whenever the two meet, there's old Carlat making his living. Like I said, it's nothing personal. Well, it's certainly personal to me.
Fine.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, there goes the enchantment on me.
What? Such menial tasks.
You can count on me.
Such menial
Everywhere we
tasks.
go, I'm being attacked.
Yep, you can count on me.
Skipping right off his armor. He's a tough little dwarf. Whew, no one's hurt again. What is this? This is a wanted description of you, Arn. An evil enemy wants you dead, so it seems. Let us carry on with our search and not be discouraged by such developments. We are on the right path, and this enemy will be defeated in the end. Be it known to all those evil intent. Bounties been placed on the head of Oran, Fostershev, Gorion. 350. Price is going up.
Yes? Fine.
Weird things have been afoot lately.
Hello, you wouldn't have happened to see a big loutish guy with a dog's head on him around here, have you? A dog's head? You heard me, a dog's head. And breath that could peel paint, too. A knoll? Yeah, a knoll. There is one old up in the hills due west of here, close to the high hedge. Damn thieving ball of fur stole my short sword 2 days back. A knoll did that? Never liked them myself much. How much would that blade be worth to a runty guy like you? Yeah, lay off the short guy jokes. They're older than your grandmother's uncle. The damn blade ain't worth nothing. It's a pride thing. I'll give you 50 gold pieces. If you wipe, it's ours with it. You've got yourself a deal. Yeah.
What is it?
I care little for the little braggart's missing sword, but it will serve balance to exact justice on those evil creatures. We're gonna be heading around all over the area because of these quests people are giving us.
What? Such menial tasks.
Well, it's getting later in the day. Let's have some drinks. See what the people of the town are saying. Could you show me what you have to offer? It's not the greatest place. Oh. They have some blood wine. Tastes awful. But we're not here to really drink. We're here to talk. I wonder where those bandits come from. They seem to know exactly how to escape the fist. Where do they hide? Must be somewhere in the woods. And Ajantis refuses. Iron's so scarce these days, you'd think it was as valuable as gold. Not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Keep an eye on your weapons and tools. They're getting expensive to replace. It's been really weird these past few months. Iron's been going bad, falling apart almost as if it was rusting for no particular reason. From what I hear, most of this bad iron comes from the mines at Nashko. Can't trust those Omnian miners. Probably some scheme they've come up with. We could look upstairs.
Such menial tasks.
Glad to meet you, friend.
Hail and well met, traveler. Raelio is the name. Raelio Windspear. Haven't seen you around here before. Perhaps you are new to town, then. I make a point of meeting as many people as I can, wherever I go. So many stories and tales. One thing I've learned is that you hear more interesting stories on the road than staying in an inn. When I was staying in the inn, as soon as some traveler from afar would start a good tale, everyone else would shout for ale and food, and I never would hear the whole story. I had to fill in all the missing bits on my own. What can you tell me about Beregost? What would you like to know? I have met many of the locals, and I know a bit of history as well. Any outstanding quests that need resolution? I fancy myself a bit of an adventurer. An adventurer, eh? Well, if you are up to the task, I hear there are strange things in the Alcaster School ruins southeast of town. I would nay go down there unless you are quite sure of your abilities, though. Many a well-meaning fellow has gone and not come back, only for those adept in battle. Other than that, I know that the Lady Marianne has been awaiting news of her husband for some time. He was to come up from Am, but is overdue. I know she would be grateful for any news. She lives on the east edge of town if you find anything. Anything else you would like to know of? What are the concerns of the day? How have the troubles lately affected people? Oh, I suspect you mean the iron shortage. I imagine it has affected the local smithy quite a bit. Terum is a wonderful blacksmith, but he's got a lot of time on his hands these days. His shop is still reasonably stocked, but I think he's looking for other materials to work on these days. Not sure what that might be, but he's quite adept at exotic materials. Anything else I can help you with? Nothing in particular, just interested in the sights, perhaps shopping. Shopping, then you must stop by Feldpost Inn. They have a number of trophy items for sale, some are even magical in nature. Best you bring gold aplenty, though, they are not cheap. If you really have coin to spare, I suggest going west of the city and seeking out Thalanatir. He has a shop in his keep, though he does not welcome visitors. Trust me, you will want to speak with him immediately if you go there. Wandering about his shop without permission is downright deadly. I think he likes scaring folks a bit. Anything else you need? No thanks. You've been a great help. Not a problem. Always a pleasure making new friends.
Such menial tasks.
This kind of reminds me of home. The Candlekeep Inn. This one is completely empty.
A simple matter. Such menial tasks.
The rain hasn't let up since came out of the smithy. Looks like a mage.
Hey, you! Yes, you! I don't see anybody else around here. A little help, please?
Of course, what do you need?
There's bandits. Vicious, magic bandits. And they must have gone to advanced bandit school or something. They're trying to capture me.
A group of spellcasting bandits? This sounds like a tall tale.
Listen, I'd love to give you a really long and detailed explanation of what's going on, but... Oh, look! We're out of time!
So, you would try to hide from us behind this unfortunate fool. Your cowardice proves as deadly as your reckless magic.
You're the one trying to capture me! And I still don't know what you want, so I'd rather not let it happen. Get out of here before me and my new friends decide to eject a fist into your mouth.
You there. Stand aside and give me the girl. Surely you won't risk your life for a stranger.
Looks like she's with me now. What can you offer to change that?
What can I offer you? Why, only the most precious reward imaginable. Your continued existence.
I see there's no reasoning with you. You can't have her.
If you wish to die for this wild mageling, so be it.
Away with you, you pompous creep!
What? Not again.
Kendall, where did you go? We can't let her escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find him.
Always aim at the mage. I've been trained.
A simple matter.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Your life shall be mine.
Yes, oh.
I am really sorry about what just happened. I didn't want to involve you, but if I hadn't run into you when I did, they'd be elbow deep in my brains right now.
What will you do now? Surely Ekandor will return at some point.
Since you were kind enough to save me from those wizardly thugs, I was wondering if I could stay with you for a while. For your protection, as well as mine. I swear, I'm quite a skilled spellcaster. I can hurl a fireball like you wouldn't believe.
That would always be helpful. Very well, your company would be appreciated.
Fantastic! Let me just get my... well, nothing. I'm ready to go now.
Okay. Should probably take an extra long sword.
I can, but try.
Fine.
I'm not sure what kind of group this is turning out to be, but... Wow.